number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9.
43! 43!
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 36. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 36 yards.
yards.
And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown in 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off you and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Jackson to throw. They complete it to Hill. He's across midfield. Still going. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now Mahomes. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to roll And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 10 more there and another first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, it's Genty. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
10 more yards.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Mahomes will throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all-time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Kyle Pitts is tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 16.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Now a 2nd and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
This time Jackson will throw it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Jackson now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Gain 22 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Down to the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 26 yards. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. We also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now he's loose at the 40. Jonathan Taylor. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 15. 67 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 12. Again, it's Taylor. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. What's good on the extra point? And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Chiefs 17.
Boy, they're down only one score. It's still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Now here's Mahomes. That's out wide here for Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Right back to JT on 1st down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they trail here. They're not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops. Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
I'm gonna go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. What's right? And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Now inside the 25. Escapes the defender. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. It's complete. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Brown with his stick skills. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Forced out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jalen Carter now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the 1st down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Bijan Robinson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Jackson. He completes it to Evans. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 62 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 39 yards. And the Chargers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
He's got his man, London, right side.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. And he is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To throw again is Jackson. He's got Njoku over the middle. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Jackson now. Flushed out right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. David Njoku from 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Genty.
Trotty. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Ashton Genty making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
62. Chiefs 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Chiefs, 38.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. Airing this one out for Evans. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jackson. And it's caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Evans, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
That's caught. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
Chiefs, 46.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Attack!
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Rolling to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown,
Puka Nacua,
a 24-yard touchdown.
and the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now Mahomes. Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Bijan Robinson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now it's Jackson.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Jonathan Taylor.
Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Chargers 76.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Jackson.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here's Jackson.
Rolling to his right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 week 1 touchdowns.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Jackson.
He's got it at the 2. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards, the final tally.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers.
Bijan Robinson
from 19 yards away.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chargers 82. Chiefs 66.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson to throw. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. Throwing, Jackson. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chiefs, 74.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Chiefs have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Now first and goal. Jackson going to run. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Second and goal at the Chargers' 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This is third and goal. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a two-point conversion. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
Now Jackson. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the two-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack.
Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's got his run back out of the backfield. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a